calm glass-like surface begins to spin. The reflection of the sun warps into a violent black spiral that hums with the sound of 1,000 drains opening at once. The year is 1980. On the humid surface of Lake Peigneur, Louisiana, the air smells of diesel and swamp water. A Texaco oil rig stands tall with its rhythmic thumping echoing off the cypress trees. Beneath the muddy floor, 1,300 feet down, men are moving through a massive white labyrinth of salt. They are oblivious to the steel bit spinning toward them from above. A sudden sharp shudder travels up the rig. The drill pipe stops. It's stuck. And then the entire platform, thousands of tons of iron, begins to tilt. Water is no longer splashing against the legs. It's being pulled toward the center. The silence of the morning is shattered by a low guttural roar from the depths. The lake isn't just leaking, it's vanishing. A surveyor stares at a coordinate map in a dusty office. A single decimal point sits slightly to the left of where it should be. In this moment, the map says the drill is safe. The reality is that it is aiming directly for the heart of the mine. If that pencil had moved 1 inch to the right, the lake remains a quiet sanctuary for local fishermen. Instead, a choice was made to trust the paper over the physical silence of the earth. There is no warning for the miners below, only the sudden, terrifying change in air pressure and the smell of wet salt. They have seconds to choose a path through the dark before the ceiling becomes the floor. The next day, the lake is gone. The canal flows backward. Salt water from the Gulf replaces the fresh water. The next year, Texaco pays $32 million. The diamond crystal mine seals its gates forever. 10 years later, new sensors are installed in every Louisiana mine. The maps are digitized, the satellites take over. The format changes and the system remains. Every decade, the salt levels in the water are measured. But the trees on the shore remain gray and dead. But what if the math was right? The drill finds oil, and the rig stays level, and the mine stays dry. The canal never reverses its flow, and the cypress trees don't choke on the salt. The barges don't sink, and the miners never have to run for their lives in the dark. But we never question the map. We never build the safety systems that protect the thousands who work beneath the earth today. We stay complacent. We keep drilling into the unknown because we haven't seen the vortex yet. The lake stays fresh, but the risk grows in the dark. History didn't turn on a war or a king that day. It turned on the tip of a 14-inch drill bit. We are defined by the mistakes that we are forced to survive. The resolution wasn't in the settlement or the new maps, but in the realization that our world is more fragile than the paper we use to track it. So what about you? Have you ever made a small mistake that felt like it was going to swallow up your whole world? Share it in the comments below. And if you would like to share more of these ripples in history and in life, please hit subscribe and join me on the Ripple Trace.